Hello and welcome. My name is Helmut Whitaker. I'm here with Cordell Whitaker and the Bone Spirits. We are about to do the third in a series of 4 bone throws about the oil spill in the Gulf. And the first 2 throws we did together with our friends Ellen and Elizabeth from Transitions Radio Magazine. And those throws were about what is the truth about the oil spill, the true picture, and the purpose and the teachings of the oil spill. Ellen and Elizabeth weren't able to make it to 3 and 4, so we decided to go ahead and finish number 3 and 4 off so we can get the material out faster. But Ellen did a really great job with an intro to the first throw, and if you haven't seen that yet, video 1 and 2 in the series, it'd be great to go back and watch those because all this is going to make a lot more sense if you do. And number 3, the third question in the series about the oil spill in the Gulf is, what can we do? Individually and collectively, what are the solutions? Okay?
Thank you. It is always an honor and a privilege to be able to do a bone throw. So, let's get to it. This is the bone house. It's where the bones live. And every time this bundle is opened, the spirits of the bones come. That's their agreement. They're invited to show up, and they do. They just come pouring in to the room, to the space. And now the intent of the question is blown onto the bones by all the people present.
Okay, the question again is, what can we do individually and collectively? And what are the solutions?
And the bones are dropped. And now I need to study them. It will take anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour, hour and a half to study and read them, see what the spirits have to say about it all, and then read it out, give the report.
Okay, hello again, welcome back. We did the intro, we did the throw, and Kay studied the bones for about an hour, and here's what they have to say. The question again is, what can we do individually and collectively, and what are the solutions to the oil spill in the Gulf?
The spirits start their conversation with this longest, skinniest bone here, and it's going diagonally across the torso on this image here of the ground that you can see. It creates an energy line. The energy line starts over here on the left side, goes through the left arm, through the heart space, the 3rd chakra, onto the right side, and down here into the right foot. Now, the first thing that it has to say here is that we, the humans of Earth, need to stop whining. We need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. We need to stop believing that we can't do anything, that we're incapable, that we're impotent, that we have no ability to communicate with other beings that might be able to help, like the spirits or ETs. The spirits have said, right here on the foot, we've been walking with lies. That's how we got ourselves into so much trouble. We're walking with fear, we're walking with lies, and we have put ourselves into a place where we're just living, swimming in poison. They talk about here with this red piece that we need to collect our attention. We need to collect our attention and our energy and focus our energy, our attention in the right places in order to accomplish something. Where we have been focusing our attention is in the lies. We've been focusing our attention in all the blind beliefs and all the propaganda and all the old ways of thinking, the old ways of being asleep, and just following the party line, marching right along with everybody else. That's what we've been doing as a society, as a whole. And we have to change that. That's where we got ourselves in trouble. Now we need to take a new direction. The next energy line is the second pointer here. It's a little bit shorter. It's over on the left side. It starts on the left arm. It's also diagonal, but the other kind of diagonal, going from left into the right, going straight through the first energy line, through the heart, and right up here into the right side. It also has a little curve on the end, so it kind of curves around and comes back and talks about these pieces over here. The third energy line is this little pointer here, this skinny one, and it's pointing straight down from this piece right down the vertical midline, and it creates a line that comes over here. It also talks a little bit about these guys. There's a crossover of all three energy lines in the heart space. That means everything that is in this neighborhood in the heart is talked about 3 times. A lot of emphasis here. So what is being said is that here is death. We have this opportunity for change. Right now, we're not utilizing it the way we could be. We're pretending it doesn't exist. We're pretending we don't have these opportunities and these choices. Death means change. Opportunity, change, choices, a big doorway that you can go through. But there's a price. You have to give up something to get through the doorway. And here, as always, you have to give up the junk. You have to give up the hatred. You have to give up the old suspicions. You have to give up your addiction to the old patterns, the old ways of thinking, of being asleep, of all the judgment, all the not looking within yourself for answers, not looking deep within yourself to see if there's something there that you did to contribute to the problems. Right here in the heart space, this is addiction and introspection. And the introspection's upside down. We, the group, the people, here's the masks, are not paying attention. We've got our attention locked into the old way of thinking and being and feeling, and it sits mostly in our heart. Some of it is sitting in the third chakra where we take action. So it's showing this inability to take action. We've just froze. We believe we can't do anything. We don't have anything that we can do. We're not worth anything. We can't figure out how to do anything to make any difference. And so we don't do anything. We just freeze. And we don't look very deeply because we don't like those answers. We don't like what we see. We don't like to see the addiction that we have to this old way of living and thinking and being. And that is at the heart, literally, of our problem. Spirits are saying that right here, if we follow this, we go over to this piece by the hand, that's healing. Healing for ourselves, for this situation, for the oil spill in the water in the Gulf, for all the species that live there, all the damage that is happening and could continue to happen. We can heal it. There's a whole lot of healing that needs to happen, and it's within our grasp. We can do that. But there's certain steps we have to go through to be able to take that action. Right now, we're just frozen.